credentials before we start?
Say again?
Are you given any credentials for accessing the SAP system?
Not really.
No, Prashant.
Okay. Yeah, okay, Manish.
Because you didn't send me the notes. So I don't have the notes.
Okay. So fine. Manish, when are we providing the access to him?
Okay.
Today evening, before evenings, Prashant.
Yeah, you meant
We planned the class.
yes, yes,
Sorry?
yes. Yes, yes. Actually, we planned for tomorrow, but we started today, right? Okay, you can get it created and
Exactly.
share with him. So yeah, once you get the system access done, I will also show you how to access the SAP system and all. So for
Okay,
today,
sure.
so yeah, and you will be circulated with some basic material for the initial classes, and after that, we will send you the material in part by part.
Okay,
Okay,
sure.
so
Okay.
you can follow that, and as of now, you can just concentrate on the class what I am demonstrating here. Okay.
Okay. Okay, sure.
Yeah, fine. Now let's see what is this SAP and details about SAP. So
Okay.
the first version of SAP is released in the year 1972, as I mentioned earlier, when SAP
Okay.
started their company in the 1972, and this is the first version they have released. And there are many versions like R2. Sorry, first it was released in 1979, SAP R2. So that used to run on the old applications, and then R3 was then released in this was for R2. Now, what is this R2 and all? You know, right? Presentation layer, application layer, database layer. That we
Yeah.
covered three-layer architecture and four-layer architecture. So R3
Okay.
version was first released in 1992, and after that there was an upgraded version, that is SAP ERP, the complete package of module. It was first released in the year 2004. Okay, where it will have all the modules related to finance, SD, PP, QM. So all of it we can access from here. So, and then this ERP was a big hit in the market, and everyone loved SAP. Okay. And
Okay.
later on, what happened is there is one drawback, right? Here, the database that is used is a third party application, right? So
Okay.
the SAP has a three-tier application, and the fourth layer, the database is used by from some third-party company. It can be Oracle, it can be Microsoft, it can be some Sybase. They were using third-party. And what happened was SAP market has penetrated so much that the top 92% of the top global companies, that are global 2000 companies, are using
Uh,
SAP. Now, will they have
Okay.
any new market every day? The growth will all obviously slow down, right?
Okay.
For example, the growth of a developed country, will it be faster than developing country?
Okay.
Will it be possible?
What is it?
The growth of it, suppose if we take economics, will the growth
Yeah.
of a developed country be faster than a developing country?
Yes.
No, China can grow faster, India can grow faster, Africa can grow faster. Can America every year the budget expands only by 2%? The growth rate is 2%, right?
Okay.
If you take the case of UK also, it is less than 2%. Sometimes even it is negative during the COVID times.
Okay.
You're getting me? What I'm trying to convey? The
Yes.
scope of growth is limited as you grow as a company. So nowadays,
Okay.
companies, all companies now they are moving towards data related applications. They are selling data analytics. They are selling how to play with data. So data related products have garnered pace, and now you have artificial intelligence, machine learning. Everything, the applications that are coming are on data. And this, if you have your database with third-party company, can SAP do any business analytics on the data? It is not possible, right? It will be very tough for them. So what they have done, they have come up with a new application called SAP. This was here the biggest hit product was SAP ECC. So you have the version still 7.0. Now you have SAP S4HANA. This is the latest version of ERP application. Here, all the three layers are there. Apart from that, you have your own database. That is SAP HANA. So when is this SAP S4HANA got released? The first version of SAP S4HANA is released in the year 2010. Okay, how do you identify what is the difference between different version of the software? How does SAP name it? So they name it like this: SAP S4HANA, and the first version of SAP is 1503. 15 stands for year, YY, and 03 stands for March, month.
Okay.
Okay. After that, they have released several other versions. SAP S4HANA 1503, SAP S4HANA 1610, that is on October. Okay. They have lot many versions till the year 2023. Till the latest 2023, we have lot of versions from SAP coming up with us. Okay, so I'll write down the versions here: SAP S4HANA, and then here 1610. This is also following YYMM format, that is 2016 October. Then we have SAP S4HANA 1709. So this means 2017 in the month of September. Yeah, like that, they have so many other versions they came up, and there is something called as SAP S4HANA 1809. Okay, this is related to YYMM again. Why I'm telling you all these versions is there is a catch. What happened after 2020, I'll go tell you now. So 1909, and this is going to be YYMM. By now, SAP has decided every October we will release a new version of SAP. Okay. But every October they are releasing new version of SAP. Till here they were following YY format, YYMM format. After 2020, that is just in the COVID year, they released a version like this: 2020. They are following YYY format from here on. There is no month format. You're getting me? So after that, you have every year there is a release. This is nothing but the latest upgrades. It comes with the latest upgrades: 2021 and SAP S4HANA 2022 and SAP S4HANA. Recent release was SAP S4HANA 2023. Okay, you get me? Hello, Aden, you're
Can
there?
hear you. Can hear you. Yeah.
So this is the latest version of SAP S4HANA available in the market. Don't get
Okay.
confused if someone talks about saying the word. They'll say SAP S4HANA Simple Finance. So when they
Okay.
introduced in the year 2015, they called it with SAP S4HANA Simple Finance. They marketed it with the name Simple Finance, but end of the day, it is the same version of SAP. Okay.
Okay.
And in the market, you find two products. One is SAP ECC and SAP S4HANA. Now, you might have a query now. Which version of the SAP should I learn? In the market, you have a lot of versions. So which will give you an advantage? So SAP ECC is going to be discontinued from the year 2027. Okay.
202?
2027. Right now we are in 2023.
Okay.
That is 2023, sorry. So you call it 0 as O, right? In US. So 2023 and 2027, it will be discontinued. Earlier, the date was 2025. Due to COVID, they have extended the deadline for the companies for 2 more years. They gave the option till 2027. So after 2027, SAP is not going to give any further updates or any support for SAP ECC versions. So that is the reason all the companies who have installed SAP ECC already are in a hurry to migrate to S4HANA. So in the next 4 years, all these companies should migrate to S4HANA, and due to this, there is a huge spike in the market for SAP consultants. Very huge spike. Okay, because everyone SAP ECC is very big hit that companies cannot move from that easily. So it will take a
Okay.
lot of time. Maybe by 2027, when we are in 2026, they might extend the deadline till 2030. That will happen, right? Obviously, they don't want to. But SAP S4HANA, many companies started migrating already. They have different phases of migration. So we recommend you to go for SAP S4HANA, and we teach in the course SAP S4HANA. Already companies started using it. Why to learn a old version which is going to be no longer useful? You got my point, Adam?
Yes.
Yeah. So this is SAP S4HANA coming to this, and in year 2015 they also released another version, that is S4HANA 1511. In 1 year they had double releases.
Okay.
Oh, another one in the month of November 2015 they released another version. In the year 2015, two versions are there. So totally these are the number of versions released in SAP S4HANA. Okay. Now
Okay.
SAP is available in two versions. Okay.
Okay.
It is available in two versions. So what are the two versions are? One is on-premise and second one is cloud. Have you heard about this on-premise and cloud? Do you know what is on-premise and cloud? Any guess what is on-premise and what is cloud? Adan,
I can hear you, brother.
I'm asking a question. Do you know what is the
Yeah.
difference between on-premise and cloud? Any guess?
Claude?
Yeah, what is the difference between the words on-premise and cloud? What do you know
Not
about them?
really. Not really. I don't have any.
Have you heard about any cloud word nowadays coming in the market? Cloud is like very famous. Instead of
Yeah,
storing your own in your own database,
I knew the Claude, but I don't know exactly. Yeah.
yeah, okay. I'll let me demonstrate you very clearly. So uh, let me give an example and relate it. If I am a
Okay.
company, if I am buying the SAP product, so what I will do, I'll buy the SAP product.
Okay.
Okay. What is the SAP from the? This is a SAP company. From SAP
Okay.
company, I'll buy the SAP product. What is the SAP product I'm buying from them? They offer many products. I'm buying SAP S4HANA.
Okay.
I'm
Okay.
buying SAP S4HANA product. Now, this product, I need to get it installed, right?
Okay.
As a company, let us say I'm a Coca-Cola company, I'm buying this product of S4HANA and I'm getting it installed. So who will do the installation purpose? Consultant will do the installation purpose. And who will be the end users? Coca-Cola company users. So
Yeah.
different departments of Coca-Cola company, they
Yeah.
will are the business users. They are called business users. They will
Yes.
use the product. And who will help them? Either you can get the installation services directly from the SAP company or you can go for third-party companies. This we discussed, right?
Yes.
So what are the third-party companies? You have like IBM, Accenture, Cap, Gemini, Wipro, TCS, Infosys. So the list goes on. There are many companies like that. There are some thousands of companies, big and small. If you collect them together, these are some of the big companies available across the globe. So they do the third-party SAP services. Now this is good. Now they do the services. Now you got this product. You also need to buy server system. You need to buy server systems, right? Where you will install the SAP product.
The
You're getting me? So
yeah.
you will need lot of systems. So you need development system, you need test system, you need the production, which is a live system where you will be actually using. But you will, if you want to make any changes to your SAP software, you will not do directly in the live system. Always what you will do is you will have the copy of this SAP system in a different place. So that is called
Okay.
development system, and we'll start doing the development from there. Okay, we'll
Okay.
develop it there. We will do consultants, we will do the test whether it is working fine or not. Then we will move that changes to test system. So in the test system, the business user make the test. He will check and confirm whether, okay, what is he going to do in the production system? He will execute the same in test system. If he confirms it is working fine, then we will move the changes to production system. Agreed?
Okay. Yes.
Adan, you are from engineering background, right? Electrical.
Yeah.
So you have any course on software engineering during your undergraduation?
We had for I had for what they call we have what they call HMI, human machine.
Okay.
Yeah.
So okay. So not much into the programming, right? Or not much into about
Programming. We
software.
did programming. We did programming. Yeah.
Yeah, well and good. Then if when you are doing that, definitely they might have told you what is development, what is test, what is this
Yeah.
production, and you might also know about the sandbox systems. You know about
Yeah.
all of
Yeah.
this, right? So well
Yes.
and
Yeah.
good. I don't have to go in detail about that. So fine. So now SAP is also available in on-premise and cloud versions. On-premise means you are setting up the servers within your premises of the company. And
Okay.
from that premises of the company, whoever are the users and consultants across the globe, my business might be somewhere in 80 to 90 countries. So whoever
Okay.
is connecting, they will connect to the server system I have established somewhere in the headquarter company, right?
Okay.
Now, to maintain the servers, you need employees, you need a space, you need high qualified consultants who will maintain the systems. Forget about configuration and all. Just
Okay.
for the SAP to keep up and running.
Okay.
So you need many people, right?
Yeah.
It will be a challenge for the company to maintain that. So what they will
Okay.
do, they will go for third-party company services who will provide the server systems on rental basis. So,
Okay.
and the server systems also over a period of time, it will be outdated, right? In
Yes.
the market, there will be latest versions with much more higher speeds and much more efficient features. So this will be outdated. So what companies do is they will always go for cloud-based services. I'll give you a simple example. If you buy a flat, it will cost you very high, right? A home or
Yes.
a flat, it will cost you so much. And
Yeah.
it's better if you take it for rent. You have to pay very minimum, right? Till the business exists, you can pay the rent, and once the business is not going to operate there, you will move to another place.
Yes.
Going on rent is going to be an advantage, win-win. Sometimes when you are sticking to the home, wherever you are going for the job, you have to again come back to the same home. You have to travel a lot. Sometimes it will be minimal. It depends. It depends on the choice. But end of the day, it's always good that if you go something on rental basis. Nowadays, even the companies are going on rental basis for the cloud services. Now you might have
Okay.
a point that there will be a data security issue, right? If you are giving your company's data to you are storing it in a third party place. What if your competitor hacks your data and if he takes away
Okay.
all your customers' details, he will get to know and he will approach them and he will take away the business, right?
Yes.
So data is a big issue for all the companies. They will try to preserve as much as the data they
Okay.
can. And now, how efficient are these cloud service providers? Do you know any examples of cloud service providers?
Yes.
Who are they?
What is it? No, I don't have it.
Cloud service providers. Have you heard about Microsoft Cloud, Azure?
Yeah. Yes.
They are a cloud space service providers. That means they will give the data space for rent on rental basis.
Okay.
Instead of we buying physical machines, what we'll do is we'll go for rental basis.
Okay.
You're getting me? On an on-premise, for example, you bought a system on-premise for server, you bought 256 GB RAM plus some 2 TB or 5 TB of hard disk. Because SAP S4HANA consumes a lot of space, it needs a lot of RAM. Usually, it is enough for us if we have some 4 GB or 8 GB RAM laptop, right? But
Okay.
SAP requires very huge RAM space. So you need 256 GB of RAM space itself.
Okay.
Process. Why? Because it is very fast and it is an analytical application. So HANA stands for highly analytical application. So it requires huge RAM space, which is going to be very expensive. And will you use RAM space all the time?
Okay.
You won't use it all the time, right? Because your business will run for 8 hours. Your
Yes.
business time is only 8 hours, right? Remaining 16 hours, your system will be idle. But if you buy a on-premise or if you buy a physical system, you have to pay the money for that 16 hours also. But when you go on cloud basis, you have to pay on hourly basis. Depending upon the usage space, they will be flexibly increasing the space and decreasing the space. So they offer such kind of features that will cost very less for the companies.
Okay.
Okay, and there will be no latency. And in the market, the huge famous now the cloud service provider is one is Microsoft Azure for workspaces, and for software installations, you have something called as Amazon Web Services. You might have
Okay.
heard this name, Amazon Web Services, AWS. So you can use your you can install your SAP cloud version on those places. So SAP will give provide their product in two versions. One is SAP on-premise and cloud. You buy the on-premise version, you can install the product in within your company organization. If you buy the cloud version, you can install it in the cloud versions. You can reach out to some Microsoft Cloud or Amazon Web Services, and you can get the installation done.
Okay.
Okay, and now we are going to learn in our course on-premise edition. So this is very famous edition. Still, cloud is not so famous. Companies do not trust cloud versions
Okay.
because of data security issues. Still, we have a huge market for on-premise only. Okay.
Okay.
Now, apart from that, what is the role of the finance here? What do we do? So now till now we have seen the introduction to SAP. Now,
Okay.
what is the role of finance in SAP? What do we learn in this course? Okay, how do you interact with different uh, modules in SAP? For example, what is the role of finance? So what is a finance accountant or what a finance person does? Can you give me some insight, some rough explanation, whatever you think of? What do you think a role of a finance department will be in an organization?
Customizing.
Customizing, that is customizing with SAP. Every module does it. Forget about SAP. Forget about SAP. I'm asking
Okay.
what does a finance department do in any company?
Doing like accounting, like financial, like
Okay, one is financial accounting.
yeah,
Financial accounting means what will do they in the accounting?
the estimating the they make estimation for the product.
Estimation for the product. Okay, and then
That's it. That's it.
okay, won't they check on what are the invoices? What are the
Invoices, yeah, okay.
payments? See, what are
Payment.
the pending invoices? So, which are the outstanding dues which I have to pay and which I have to receive? See, if I
Okay.
buy some raw material from the company, from other vendor will send me an invoice. Against
Okay.
that invoice, I'll make the payment, right?
Yeah.
Sometimes if I sell the products, finished goods to the customers, I will send an invoice to the customer. So that will be a customer invoice and customer has to pay me back. That is going to be a customer payment. So you have customer payments, vendor payments, you have customer invoices, vendor invoices. Apart from this, there will be also some interrelated transactions like you have to inform the data to tax authorities. So every
Okay.
country where you are operating your business, every country has a legal head, right? There will be a
Yeah.
tax authority. You need to disclose all the tax details to them, and you have to file the taxes. So all these details. So the major check what you will do in the finance is you will record all the transactions that are happening in your organizations. Be it a sale or a purchase, everything has a financial impact. Okay. If you are buying
Yes.
something, it's going to be expense. If you are selling something, that's going to be income for your company. So, and if you are buying some asset for the company, like you are buying some machinery, you're buying some vehicle, whatever it is, everything, all these things are something related to money. So you will record the transactions and what purpose you will record? Why we are recording all this? Why do I have to record any data in my company? What is the reason? Because every country will ask us to submit the financial statements called balance sheet and profit and loss. Okay, whoever is investing in the company, it is a mandatory thing, right? You need to disclose the details without you telling anything about your company status. Can they invest in your company? Hello.
Yes. Yes.
Without you giving any information about what your business is, anyone cannot invest in your company, right? So you see, there
Yes.
is a lot of stock market and all. How will people buy
Yeah.
stock prices?
A
Depending
lot.
upon the company's financial strength, right?
Yeah.
They will estimate, okay, this company has a chance to do better. There are two types
Yes.
of people: the one who will invest without knowledge, the one who will invest with knowledge. Majority of the people will invest without knowledge, that seeing the stock price is going up, they will just buy. And depending upon some financial news articles and all, they will keep buying the stocks, right? There is
Yes.
another kind of people who will sit and analyze. They are called financial analysts. Like if you go for Goldman Sachs or a big investors, what they will do, they will ask different companies to assess what is the financial strength of the company. How will
Okay.
someone show the strength of themselves? Suppose if you want, if Adan wants to show his physical strength, what you will do? You will pick a fight with someone, or you will just what? If there is any metrics to measure, you will show by playing games or something, right?
Yes.
Or playing whatever sport you want to show for the opposition. Similarly, every company has to show its financial strength. Okay,
Okay.
so for that to show financial strength, someone can fakely also produce the strength, right?
Yes.
If they are not something, but they will showcase it. So every country will have some legal way of recording the data. How you record the data is based upon the legality, whatever is asked by the respective country. Legal financial laws will be there. Based on that law, you need to record the data. Once you record the
Yeah.
data, what you will do in finance, you will report them. So there are two types of reports. They'll call financial statements.
Okay.
So your ultimate goal is to prepare the financial statements.
Yes.
Okay. The financial statements are called balance sheet, and you have balance sheet
Yes.
and P&L, profit and loss. Okay.
Okay.
Profit and loss
Okay.
statement, or this is also called as income statement. Okay.
Okay.
So this is our ultimate goal. Now, if you want to record the data, where will you record it? In an organization. You want to record in some ledger books. So you will have
Okay.
accounting books. The accounting books are called ledger books. In this ledger books, you will note down each and every transaction that is happening in the organization. Okay. In SAP, this ledger books are called general ledgers. Okay. Whatever
Okay.
transactions are happening in the organization, be it sales or purchase or anything, the sales module will also record the data, but they will record it in a different way. But our finance side, we will record it in the ledger books. Those are called general ledgers. And if something is happening with respect to the customers, it is going to be called as
Okay.
the transactions you do with customers will always have to pay us back, right? And
Okay.
here, the customers for the large companies will be always B2B, not B2C. Can you tell me what is the difference between B2B and B2C business?
Okay.
I'm asking you a question, Adan.
What are you asking me, brother?
You're not listening, you're just saying me, okay, okay.
Sometimes it's cutting off the song. Your voice is cutting off.
Now is it audible? You can just tell me if my voice is not audible, you can let me know. Okay?
Okay.
It's audible now?
Yeah.
Okay. So what I'm saying is, what is the difference between a customer and a vendor? What do we do?
Customer winner. Customer is like uh customer is the one who's buying
Products from our
is buying.
company.
Yeah.
And what about the vendor?
Vendor is a product. Vendor is like What you want to sell?
Vendor is the one who will supply raw material to our company, right? So
Yeah.
our company, so basically here, whenever I'm talking about SAP, well, I will pick the example in perspective of that we are buying SAP. So we will take some example company later. But
Okay.
imagine ourselves, we bought the SAP product. So for our organization, we bought the SAP product, and there will be some person who will be doing it for. He will be willing for finance, and some also he will be having vendors to supply raw materials. With that raw materials, my company will process the raw materials and prepare a finished product. This finished product, I will sell it to customers. Okay. So
Okay.
vendors, when they supply raw materials, what I need to do? I need to pay them back.
Okay.
And when I sell the products to the customers has to
Yeah.
pay me back.
Okay.
So when customers are paying me back, they will not pay immediately. It is not a retail business. So this manufacturing companies always they don't deal directly with selling their products. If you agree or not, any big manufacturing company they can't do retail business. They will sell it to the big stores like Walmart. They will sell to big stores like uh, they will not come to the retail marketing. They will sell to distributors. Every
Okay.
manufacturer will find a distributor network, and that distributor will is our customer for the company, not the end customer who will buy my product. Example, if I take the example of some Samsung TV, will the Samsung company directly sell the products in the market, or there will be a distributor who will buy the products from the Samsung company and he will sell the products?
Okay.
Normally, there is a sales network. Like you have manufacturing company, then you have distributor. From distributor, wholesaler will buy. From wholesaler, retailer will buy, and from retailer, customer will buy. End customer, and who is going to use the product, he will buy. There will be a big network in all this structure, right, of marketing. Now, uh, there can be. You can also go to Walmart. Walmart is the one which will remove all this network, and he will directly sell it to the end customers. At the end of the day, he is a distributor, right? For my company, he is the customer. Walmart is the customer for my company. If I'm manufacturing a Samsung TV, Walmart is going to buy, or some other distribution company will buy, Amazon will buy, or the sellers who registered with Amazon, they will buy. They are my distributors, right?
Yes.
So here what happens is business will always run on credit. The manufacturing company will not ask to pay immediately. They will give some goods on credit to the customer. And you will wait for some 15 days, 20 days, 30 days. It depends upon your agreement between you and your customer. So you will receive the amount after few days. So here it is called accounts receivables. So you will receive something, but you will receive after few days. You're getting me?
Yeah.
So as a finance perspective, we are going to receive the money. The money is going to be received after few days. So here we treat it as accounts receivable module. And when we deal with vendors, what we'll do? We need to pay them back. Right? As a company, we need to pay them back. So we will pay them after 30 days or 60 days or 90 days, depending upon the agreement between our company and the vendor. Right? That time it is called
Yes.
as accounts payables. Okay. So we have general transactions will be recorded in general ledgers, and even the customers' transactions are also recorded in ledgers. But in finance, they are treated as a separate department. So account receivable, accounts payable, and then there is one person who will act as an intermediary. So to transfer any money in any financial system across the globe, be it US financial system, UK financial system, there is one person who will sit in the middle for transfer of money. Who is that person?
I don't know.
Bank.
I don't know.
Banks are the ones, right? Who
Bank.
will be in the
Okay.
middle?
Okay.
Agreed? So
Yes.
any transactions you deal with the bank, they are accounted and they call it bank accounting. Okay. In our course, we will be learning all these three modules for 4 modules. Okay. General ledgers, accounts receivable, accounts payable, and bank accounting.
Okay.
So this is the
Okay.
cycle. As a company, what we will do, as a finance department, role of finance, we will record all the transactions in general ledger. Okay. And this general ledger, we will deal with customers. We have customers and we also have
Vendor.
vendors. And these vendors are also called suppliers.
Suppliers.
Yeah, they are also called suppliers. So we will deal with these two people. And then we have an intermediary person called banks who will facilitate the transactions. So in our finance, we will be discussing about all these four people who will be involved. So for this, what we need to do is um, now what we are going to do in our course is basically we have different types of data and all. Anyhow, I'll go into the details in the next session. So in our complete application, what we will learn as a SAP here is there are two types of people, consultants and business end users, right? In our course, we will be learning the consultant configuration settings in the system. So you can directly go for a job related to consultant. Okay. So now
Okay.
let's go and look at how SAP system looks like. Okay. So
Okay.
let me share my screen and I'll go and I'll open SAP system. Okay. And so this is going to be the SAP system. You will be shared with one credential very shortly. Today
Okay.
it will get created and you will be given. So this is how a SAP system looks like. You open the remote connection. There is one remote server where SAP system is installed. You connect to the
Okay.
remote server with the credential. There is an application, this Microsoft Remote Desktop. So in your
Yeah.
system, you can just type remote desktop and you can connect to this by entering the
Okay.
credentials. You need to enter. I will anyhow show you once you receive the credentials. After that, there is one logo called SAP Logon.
Okay.
Okay, this is the logo to connect to SAP system. Once you click on it, it will directly open SAP system. SAP graphical user interface for Windows. GUI means graphical user interface. So how you
Mm.
can, and in real time when you join projects, you will see a lot of systems because one company will have multiple SAP systems. Okay, they might be
Okay.
using multiple SAP systems, and anyhow for practice we just need one, right? We are just learning it. So here we have one. You'll have development system, you have quality system, you have production system, all of it. But right now we have one demo system. Once you connect it, it will ask for username and password. So you need to enter the username and password. Okay.
Okay.
And if you see, you might have seen many things in the market. You might be seeing different versions of menu. Have you seen the same screen or you have seen screenshots with the different when you are searching for recipe?
Yeah. I see SABBBI, solution builder, system manager. Yeah.
No, no, I'm asking, have you seen any other details of SAP in the past? Did you browse on
I
your
just
own?
I just I just YouTube I just watch it on YouTube sometimes, yeah.
But did the screen look the same or
No,
the
no, it looks
screen,
different.
it looks different, right? So this is
Yeah.
the latest version of SAP, but
Okay.
in YouTube, they always put the old versions. They will never put
Yeah,
the
yeah.
latest
I
version.
used to see old one, yeah.
Yeah. So this is the latest thing. Like if you buy a mobile phone from different company, for example, every mobile phone is equipped with Android or iOS, right? Usually
Yeah.
nowadays.
Yeah. Yeah.
Even if you go for let us forget about iOS now and consider about Android phones. And
Yeah.
when you go to Android phones, different companies, even though they are providing the same operating system, the look and feel of the OS options will be different, right?
Yes.
So each company are selling the same Android phone, but the way
Okay.
it looks will completely be different. Why is it so?
With a
Everyone
different
has
version.
a customized theme for them, right? They have
Okay.
their own theme. Similarly, with every release of SAP, they have come up with some themes. So S4 HANA, this is the latest theme. This is called
Okay.
Belize theme. Belize,
Village.
Belize. Yeah, this is
Okay.
Belize theme. If you go here, so this is the theme. And the
Okay.
very famous one which you see on YouTube, which is very famous but old one. So that is nothing but signature theme. You can just change the theme and see, you will observe it. Let me go back
Okay.
and log in again. You see, now this is what
Yeah,
you see
yeah, I
on
see. Yeah,
YouTube.
yeah, yes.
Agreed? So this is what you see on YouTube, which is old version.
Yes,
People
yes,
will not
yes,
disclose about it.
yes.
So they will show you this version on the YouTube. They will not disclose the latest version. Okay. They will
Okay,
say, if you want to learn the latest version, reach out to us, pay some money.
okay. I
So
see.
they'll give free sources of old version, and they will lure people. So yeah, now this is how this is in our system, in our course we are going to learn the latest version, because anyhow by 2027 this is going to be obsolete, and still you can access the SAP S4HANA latest version in old theme also. So this is the old theme. You can apply any theme. Either you want to use it in old theme or you can use it in new theme just by changing the themes. You getting me?
Yeah.
It is just a theme. That's all. End of the day, it has the same options.
Okay.
Anyhow, you will understand much more difference once you go take the course forward. You will understand what is this exactly. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. So this is how the SAP system looks like, and if you want to see what is the version of the system, as soon as you see any Android phone, can you directly guess what is the Android version in it?
No.
You have to go to settings and you have to go to option about and you have to read the details, right? Similarly, if you
Yes.
want to know what is the version of this SAP, see, obviously in the phone there will be hundreds of options. We'll be using only two, three options which are basic.
Okay.
Similarly, in SAP system, there will be lots of features which uh, we will not be using, but it will be helpful for us to know, right? So here you
Okay.
go to system and status, you will find what is the product version of this. If you see here, as I told you, SAP, if you are using SAP S4HANA system, it will have its own DB called SAP S4HANA, SAP HANA.
Okay.
This is the database that this SAP system is using. And then when you go to the system product version and details, here you will find what are the installed product versions. So what is
Okay.
the product you are learning? You are learning S4 HANA on-premise 2022 version.
Okay.
So 2023 is recently released in the month of November. You know, every month,
Okay.
October, November, they will release. So this every
Okay.
3 months, the system will be refreshed. Maybe after few days, you will get the 2023. Anyhow, it has
Okay.
all the features of what we learn. Only few changes will be there. That anyhow, they are advanced features. We will not be discussing that in our session. Okay.
Okay. Okay.
So what you are learning here, SAP S4HANA on-premise. And here you see something different, additional things. Apart from S4HANA, you see something called as SAP Theory, you see something
Fury.
called as ABAP, you see something as SAP Fiori for S4HANA. So there are some additional things. Now, what is this SAP Fiori and what is ABAP? Let's go discuss on that. So this is how
Okay.
SAP system looks like, and this is how you need to connect. And I will further tell you anyhow while doing the configuration settings. I'll
Okay.
show you further details. And there
Okay.
is something called as Fiori. Now, what is this Fiori?
I don't know.
Okay. What is this Fiori is? Do you know what is the difference you observed in Windows 7 operating system and Windows 10 operating system?
No.
No difference?
No.
In Windows 7, have you seen anytime this options? If you click on Windows button, you will get something
Yeah.
like apps. I click on this. Can you get apps?
Yeah.
The older version, you have to go through paths, right?
Okay.
You're getting me? In the older version of
Yes.
Windows, you need to access everything, going options, going to application, going to programming, going to another place. You need to access step by step. But in the new
Okay.
versions of operating system, everything
Okay.
is on app basis. Everything is on application based. Directly, it will be visible on the screen. Like how you click on mobile phone, you can immediately
Yeah.
click on an app and access the particular part of the system
Yeah.
or a particular feature. Similarly, SAP, if you want to access SAP, everyone needs a desktop now. Am I right or not?
Okay.
You need a desktop. If you want to access something related to accounting, financial accounting, general ledger, something like this, you need to go through this. You need to connect to this SAP system and you need to click through only desktop. But
Okay.
SAP nowadays, we are in a world where you want the access to be provided at a tooltip. So if the access needs to be provided at tooltip, what SAP has decided is they launched this is the actually cake. Okay.
Okay.
For example, if I take this as a cake, if you add some toppings and if you add some cream, different stylish design, will it look much more beautiful?
Yeah.
So SAP is a cake, assuming that SAP, there is something called as SAP Fiori Launchpad, which will actually help in accessing on applications, apps basis. So it will be directly opening in web browser. Okay,
Okay. Okay.
you're getting me? This will be in web
Yes.
browser, and here you will have it on app basis. Let me tell you. The same options, whatever you can access from here, SAP GUI, same features can be accessed on application basis, like here, apps. Can you see apps, all apps?
Yeah.
So these are all different apps available in the system. Similarly, those same things you can access from here. But it is like going through the path. Instead of going through the path in a company, in every department there will be a lot of employees, right? All these employees, if I give them all these options, will they be confused and they will sleep, right? Hello.
Yeah. I can hear you. Yeah.
If I give all these options and say these many details, will they be interested in learning? Their work is only limited to some 5 applications, and if I give 100 applications on their system, will they be confused or not? Hello.
Yeah, bro. I can hear you.
I'm expecting a reply. I'm asking yes, no. So every business, they will have hundreds of apps. Okay.
Yes. Yes.
But the employee who is working at a particular level, suppose if you take in the organization, someone is doing the billing. Okay.
Yeah.
The billing
Yeah.
person will not need all the details of stock and what is the performance of sales. But a sales manager who is sitting above him will need a different report, right?
Yes. Yes.
A billing person just needs a billing application. That's all. So
Okay.
SAP, what you can do is based on the user who logged into the system. Now the user who logged into the system is user new 36. I'm typing it
Okay.
right. Similarly,
Okay.
tomorrow Adan will get a user ID on his name. Then when he
Okay.
logs in and he is a sales manager, let us say, sales manager doesn't require how to a billing application, right? He just needs
Okay.
the report of sales. What is the performance? How is it doing? And how better can we do? He needs to
Okay.
do some analysis. So he needs one application app, whereas the billing person who is doing the billing is not bothered about what are the sales going on. He's just bothered about how whether I am able to bill or not.
Okay.
He might require few applications. So they will based on the user role specific, we can provide the access. You getting me?
Yeah.
Based on their role, whatever they are having the role. Not all the apps will be given to everyone. Here you see lot many apps. These are all different apps. This is one heading of apps. If I click on this again, there will be so many apps related to each and every section. Each and every section has different apps. So depending upon the role of the person, only the respective apps, 5 or 6 apps will be given to him.
Okay.
You're getting me? So
Yeah.
that it will be easy. And now this is a web application, web link. Fiori can be accessed from anywhere. So using the web link, you can connect from any device, right? Any device from anywhere. Just by clicking on the link, you can access the SAP system. But if you want to access this old way of accessing, you definitely need a desktop to connect. You're getting me?
Yeah.
You need a remote desktop application, and then you need to connect to the SAP system. Instead of that, with the help of Fiori, I can connect from anywhere, any place, anytime with the help of web link.
Okay.
That is the beauty of this Fiori. So this Fiori feature is available in the new version. It is not available in the old versions of SAP S4HANA. Okay.
Okay.
This is one of the latest thing. So I think you want me to continue, or we'll stop here?
No, that's enough.
Okay, I can sense from your voice. So this is the
Okay.
first day. Yeah, fine.
Yeah.
That's fine.
So where I can get the material study?
Sure. After every session, I will send you the material. So in 2 hours or something, I'll prepare and I'll send you. Okay. On
Okay,
every session, after every session, you will get it.
Okay. Do you have any something else for material? Or any books or any something like that?
Any?
Yeah.
I didn't get you your question. Can you repeat again?
Do you have another something else that I can study as a material, like some books or some PDF or something like that? I
And
can
no,
study.
whatever I send you, that is enough for you. Okay, whatever
You
I teach
sure?
in the
Okay.
class, yeah, sure.
Okay.
Right now, I don't want you to get into the world of details. Right
Okay.
now, first, I want you to get familiarity with the SAP system. If I load
Okay.
everything on the first day, you will definitely sleep on the 5th or 6th day. You'll be like,
Okay.
I'm very much tired. I want to enjoy
Okay.
you. I want you to enjoy the subject, and I'll ensure that
Okay.
after the end of my session, I will recommend some books for
From
cross
books?
reference. Yeah, there are
Okay.
SAP Press books. I will send you those books.
Okay.
Because
Send me
once
those
you learn the
books.
course, yeah, I will send you the books in the mid of the course. I'll send you those books.
Okay. Okay. Sure.
Okay.
Thank you very much.
Yeah. Right now
Nice to meet
you
you.
can refer to my classes.
Okay. Sure. Okay. Thank you.
Yeah. Welcome. Fine. Yeah.
Okay.
See
Thank
you
you very
tomorrow.
much. Have a
Yeah.
good.
Bye.
See you. Bye.